What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Rogue's Passage. Another game of Commander here. I'm Tanner. I'm going to be playing a real human being that existed on Earth in history. This deck kind of got slapped last time I played it. I don't know if that episode is airing before this, but I'm playing Leonardo da Vinci. He's pretty cool. It's like mono blue artifact reanimator, sort of. Stupid, silly things can be done. And I'm really excited to see if it pops this time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Really, really helps. We love you guys.
Hello, Brady Magpie. Today I'm going to be keenly negotiating and giving away as much treasure as possible while putting counters on things and drawing cards. Usually at the downside of everyone else's emotions, though. So we're going to have a good time, hopefully. Yeah.
What's your commander?
Oh, that's right. Vazi, keen negotiator. Yeah. Yeah, very, very excited about this. Jun shenanigans. Yeah, treasure matters.
Keenly negotiating.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Tyrone. I'm one of the guitarists of GlitterGlue. You can find us on GlitterGlue Music at Instagram.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. I'm playing Kynaios and Tiro today.
Classic.
Call them my funny little gay deck. And so the game plan is group help.
Group help.
I'm gonna help you guys kill each other, and then I'm hopefully gonna win after that. So
I do love these guys. They are the ultimate power couple in Magic.
yeah.
I look forward to seeing what you have. Hi, my name is Emery, also known as Spell Piercer. Today I am going to be doing some dungeon delving. I've got Safana, Calimport, Cutthroat, and Dungeon Delver as my background for her. So hopefully I'm going to be completing some dungeons, making some treasure, and I'm going to be doubling the room trigger abilities. So
Cool.
I'm excited to get to play it. I do love Dimir.
Hey, so as someone that's playing Baldur's Gate 3 right now, is that from the Baldur's Gate set? Is that a character from the game?
It's from the Baldur's Gate set,
Okay.
but she's not appearing in Baldur's
okay,
Gate 3.
alright.
Yeah,
It's kind of funny. I'm like playing through the game and people are playing cards. I was like, yo, I just met that character.
I know that guy.
You see Minsk, and it's like,
Yeah.
nice.
All right.
roll
We're gonna
out.
roll a dice to see who goes first. Totally
Would you like
unique
to
way to start a
this
game.
way?
You just
That's
rolled
an
a
18.
19 there?
You got it? No.
Does that count?
Does it count? I rolled an 8.
Cool.
It's fine.
Oh, that's a good reroll.
Cocked.
Cocked. 13.
13.
Unlucky for some. 2.
Seeming lucky
at that.
thus far.
Nice little 20.
It's your die.
Oh, 8. Okay, Brady's gonna take it away.
Yes.
All right, have fun, guys.
All right, geez, my friends.
Let's go.
All right, drawing for the turn. Nice and friendly, tapped land. Little Slagwoods Bridge, and that'll be a pass.
Easy peasy.
What did you call me?
I called you a slag.
Cool. Draw. I'm gonna do the same thing. Seaside Citadel tapped.
See, fair magic, fair magic.
Easy peasy.
I'll untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to play a swamp, and I'm going to turn 1 Vampire Tutor. I'm going to search my library for a card, shuffle, put it on top, lose 2 life.
Is it a rock? Because I love turn 1 rocks.
I'm maybe grabbing a rock.
Soul Ring. Soul Ring.
Vamp
basically rap.
Tutor used to get you out of the bad hand for mana or whatever. This is pretty good.
Yeah.
Can I go, or are you gonna?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna draw for turn. I'm gonna play an island. I'm gonna tap an island for a turn 1 Soul Ring,
Oh my god.
Wow.
and that's I can't use it. I'm gonna pass turn.
All right, untapping, upkeeping, and drawing. We're going to follow up with the Mossfire Valley.
Sure.
And I think that is quite literally it.
Cool.
Pass.
Untap. Draw.
Southern draw.
Southern draw. So I'm gonna play a Homeward Path. I'm gonna tap the Homeward Path for a Soul Ring. It's turn 2 Soul Ring, so it's fair.
Yeah.
And then
Tasteful.
Seaside Citadel. Play Birds of Paradise.
Bop.
Birds.
This one's a
Birds.
bop.
Go ahead.
All right, I'm going to untap, upkeep, draw the card I tutored for.
Judge.
Sunken Hollow.
Stacking your deck.
And a Soul Ring that I
Yo!
definitely didn't tutor for.
We made it.
And I'm going to pass it to you.
All right, untap. Draw for turn. For sure, putting the other island in play. I'm actually gonna try not to make an enemy right away. I'm gonna play Sai, Master Thopterist.
I
Whenever-
dislike what
Well,
you
you're
said
wrong.
before that, but continue.
These are not the droids you're looking for. Sai is over here. He's a great little card that whenever I cast an artifact, I create a Thopter. So
Flying
I'll pass the
machine.
turn.
Drawing. Look at that. I'm going to play a Deathcap Glade, untapped. I love these lands, but I also hate them. Sometimes they just really mess you up, especially early game.
What is
Yeah,
what is
I
the?
feel
They're the
that.
slow,
Control.
fast lands, whatever you want to.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
Good at turn 3. Yeah, we're going to just tap the 3 for Kodama's Reach. Nice and casual ramp.
Let's go.
We're gonna grab, what do I have out right now? I'm gonna grab a mountain, and I think another mountain. No, let's make sure we're mana correct. A swamp.
Double mountain? Oh.
Yeah, just in case. I have an indestructible land out there, but you never know when people are playing scavenger grounds or all that kind of stuff. We're gonna put a mountain out, and then I have absolutely nothing to follow up with, so that'll be a pass.
Untap. Drop. Okay. Temple of Mystery. We'll scry one. It's going away. We'll do this. That's 2 and a green for a Search for Tomorrow. It's a bad Kodama's Reach.
Oh, this the suspend
It's the
one?
suspend
or
one, yeah.
I mean, with the right circumstance, it's actually good. I still like it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go find a basic.
It's not my first go-to, but especially when you have like top deck manipulation shenanigans where you get to cast things for free, or even an early like turn 1 suspend is tasteful.
Page out of your book, I'm grabbing a mountain. Mine's less pretty though. And with that, I'm going to pass the turn.
All right, I'm going to untap, upkeep, draw. Wow. It's a basic land. I love that for me. I'm going to tap my Soul Ring, tap the island, and I'm going to cast a Dungeoneer's Pact. It enters the battlefield tapped, and I can pay 2 and sack it, and I take the initiative, gain 3 life, draw a card, create a treasure token, but I can only do it as a sorcery.
Yo,
It's pretty nice in this deck.
work.
Yeah.
That's a script.
Honestly,
Yeah.
the initiative is really good for any deck. I'm going to tap a black for a Shambling Ghast. So it's a 1/1 zombie, and when it dies, I can either Brave the Stench and target creature an opponent controls gets -1/-1 until end of turn, or I can search the body and create a treasure token.
Lots of treasures.
I will pass the turn to you.
My birds!
I like the way you phrase that.
Please.
You can search the body and find a treasure.
Yeah, that's
It's
the
that's
what it
ability
says.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a really cool
They
thing.
It's
had
the
a lot
AFR
of
one.
good
They thought
flavor
that
in the
out.
D&D
Yeah.
sets. Yeah, it's almost like they created both or something.
Wizards?
Yeah.
My favorite is the basic lands that have the narrative
Yes.
text, or like the
Yeah.
It's really
Some are
cool.
really beautiful.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to my turn. I untap my stuff. I'll draw. I'll put another island into play, and I suppose I'll just play. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna play 1,000-year elixir. I may activate abilities of creatures I control as though the creatures had haste. So I will use the other 2 to play a Thought Vessel. Both of these artifacts are gonna trigger Mr. Psy,
Get some thops.
and I will thop.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Tappy, tappy.
Thopping it up.
Uh-oh.
And
Uh-oh.
oh,
It's okay, I'm
that's-
green. I can take care of it.
I suppose I could attack, but why would I? I mean,
You should attack me.
well, it's a 1/4. Wait, why? You want
When
to
it
die,
dies.
right? Yeah.
Don't
When it dies, she's
worry
gonna kill my
about it.
birds.
Don't worry about it.
Please. My bird.
Brady, take one. I'm gonna. Whoa.
Nice.
Like I instantly.
to
Arch
throw
enemy.
hands.
Arch enemy at the table.
I'll pass a turn.
Your ass is mine the rest of the game!
Yeah. Official blood feud.
Untapping,
Swirlies.
upkeeping.
Yeah.
We all know one of those players. We've come across them. All right, I'm going to play a Swamp Return, and then we're going to play one of my favorite cards in the entire game. Oh my goodness. The Plunder Queen, Jolene.
Jolene.
All right. Whenever a player attacks one or more of your opponents, that attacking player creates a treasure token. And if I would create one or more treasure tokens, instead I make 1 additional, and then I can also sacrifice 5 treasures to put 5 counters on Jolene. Cool. Super fun. I just love this card. Yeah, that'd be
I just love this card, guys.
It's my Cadillac.
Untap. Draw. Cool. Play an island. I've done this correct, right? Red, green,
Attack someone with that bird, get
white,
that treasure.
blue. I was thinking of doing it. But first I'm going to play KT. My commander.
KFC?
KFC.
Look what we fought for. Look what we built together.
I kind of want to...
Sure.
Okay, so Emma, I'm going to swing at you for 0 to get a treasure
Yeah.
with my birds.
Yeah.
Here you go. I got one right here for you.
Thank you very much.
Actually, in response, I scoop.
Okay.
0 damage. Your ass is mine the rest of the game.
Second main phase, I have nothing. I'm gonna go to my end step. KT will trigger. I will draw a card and play a jungle shrine. You guys may each draw a card or play land.
I will draw a
Can't play a
card.
land.
Can't play a land, so I'm gonna draw a card.
Perfect. Your turn. Em.
Group Slug with Group Hug. This is going to be a fun game.
Yeah.
Can
I
be, can
am
be.
going to play a swamp. And I think the next best thing to do is to tap 2 and a black for my commander.
Nice.
Safana, Calimport Cutthroat. I'm going to tap 2 and tap and sack the Dungeoneer's pack, and I'm going to take the initiative, gain 3 life, boop, 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 putting me a little bit above where I was. The initiative. And then I'm going to create a treasure token as well. This lovely little treasure right
When you
here.
gain the initiative, you get to find a basic, right?
The initiative says, when one or more other creatures a player controls deals combat to you, that player takes the initiative. Whenever you take the initiative, and at the beginning of your upkeep, you venture into the Undercity. So I have another lovely little Undercity token here, just to show us what's going on. So the first guy here is search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and then shuffle.
Perfect.
I will just grab this lovely little swamp right here.
Dungeon Master.
Yes.
Master.
The master of dungeon.
Otherwise, I'm just going to use this little dice here. That's for... I will move to end step, and because I have the initiative, I'm going to take another, or make another treasure token. I'll pass the turn.
All right. I'm going to untap and draw for turn. I know for sure that I would like to start out by playing this Training Grounds that I got to draw off that K&T trigger.
Nice.
Activated abilities of creatures I control cost 2 less to cast. Can't reduce it to less than 1.
Oh.
Your board state's getting pretty strong and spooky there, bud.
Well, that's your fault, not mine. No, it's my fault.
It's my fault.
Yeah, I was gonna think, I helped you guide your way through this deck for sure.
No, it's Tyrone's fault.
Yes.
Yeah.
KT.
This is not an artifact, it's an enchantment, so it doesn't trigger Psi.
Nice.
So I want to tap 2 and actually might as well, no, I need a blue. Let's cast Leo da Vinci.
Cool.
And he's on the stack.
I might have a response.
Okay.
I think...
I hope he does.
I don't think I want to counter Leo, but I do think I want to crack this for green to Nature's Claim your elixir.
The elixir?
Yes.
That's a big, good, yeah, very good.
You
very
get
good.
4 life, though.
I gain 4 life. I lose that 1, 2, 3, 4. That stops me from doing my shenanigans with haste.
Correct.
Very good.
So what I'm saying is you're welcome. 4 life.
This guy. No, it's that severely halts my turn a little bit. But next turn I'll get you.
Yay.
I'll get you next turn.
How dare you?
Gadget.
It's my responsibility to slow you back down. Oh.
Yeah, I can't.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Training Grounds reduces his
His
both of his abilities,
cost,
which is nice. So you got
No flying blockers.
no flying blockers. Let's just give you 2 in the air, I guess,
Understood.
and then we're fair.
Yeah. You got a Jolene trigger.
You get a treasure. There you go.
I'll give you yours. Then.
Jolene.
I'll take-
I'll be giving these out all the time.
Fair enough. Money.
Sure, I'll pass the turn.
Alrighty, untapping, upkeeping, drawing.
Cool.
Casual turn, I think, for myself. Talisman of Resilience. Land for turn. Forest. I think, I'm going to keep some mana open. We're going to use this and this for a Lightning Greaves.
Nice.
Just for now, and then we're going to go and move those boots onto my girl.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
She's got boots on.
She got the Greaves, technically. Alright, I kind of just want to see boards develop before I make any too many choices here, so I think at that I am going to pass.
No, it's okay. I got a 2/8. Untap.
Can I
keep?
flip my treasure to the beautiful
You
float
do
goat on the backside?
whatever floats your goat, baby. Whatever floats your goat.
Sorry.
I got a sundown
flips your
pass.
goat?
This is my land for turn.
Or that.
That's sick.
Good for you.
Let's go. Okay. What am I doing? I'm casting removal, I think. Sorry. Baba, that's 2 white and 2 for a mighty return to dust.
No, that's really bad.
Exile target artifact or enchantment.
Oh, that's really bad.
If I cast it in my main phase, I get to select 2 targets. So I'm going to target the Lightning Greaves, I think. And then I'm going to target probably something on the artifact player's board.
I'm not gonna look.
Probably that enchantment that you just played
the
last
Training
turn.
Grounds? Okay.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. I do have a response to your targeting
Sure.
me. I'm going to abrupt decay your soul ring.
Nice.
Oh.
1 for 1.
See, everybody's just trading punches right
I'll
now.
take it.
Okay, Training Grounds.
Unless
Understandable.
soul ring.
I got my value out of it. That's okay. Okay, and then we like drawing cards, right? I love drawing
I
cards.
do love drawing cards, yeah.
I'm gonna tap
Post.
1 blue for a Minds Aglow.
And what does that do?
I'll pay into it.
That says that it's join forces. So starting with me, each player may pay any amount of mana. Each player then draws X cards, where X is the total amount of mana paid this way. So I'm gonna pay 2 into it.
I'll pay 1.
Ooh, I've got 2 that I can put into that. I'm not going to sack my treasure right now, I don't think, but
Cool.
I pay nothing.
Okay.
no.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everyone will draw 5 cards.
Ungrateful.
Ungrateful.
Smart.
Smart.
I'm not
Correct.
gonna tap out.
3, 4.
Not when everyone else is doing the work.
5.
Ah!
4. Ooh. 5. Nice. Okay, and it's group help time. I play a Rites of Flourishing. That's green, right? Yeah, that's green. Okay, Temple of Mystery. Rites of Flourishing says at the beginning of each player's draw step, they draw an additional card. Each player may play an additional land on each of their turns. So
That's fantastic.
draw 2, play 2 lands. We're going fast. Let's go. I'm gonna begin my end step with Kynaios and Tiro. So I will draw a card and play a Temple of Abandon, which will scry me 1. I will also
Draw
put this
or
on the
put a
wall.
land in play?
Yes.
I will put a land in.
I'll put a land into play.
I will draw.
Epic. Okay. Minds Aglow resolves. There we go. And now you
Okay,
go.
thank you. Untap, upkeep, draw an additional.
Nice.
I can play a land and then an additional land, right?
Correct.
We have a trigger for the Undercity. I am going to put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature by going into that room.
Targeting Kynaios and Tiro, right?
No, I think I'm going to put it on
What?
Safana.
That feels correct.
Yeah, I think that's correct as well. And then I drew the 2. I'm going to play 2 lands. I'm going to play 2 islands. So they're nice and balanced.
Blue mana. Panic.
I think I'm going to tap 2 blue and cast my background. So, commander creatures I own have room abilities of dungeons I own trigger an additional time. So the Undercity is going to trigger twice.
Whenever you go to a new room.
Mm-hmm.
Jinkies.
Jinkies indeed.
Is it like a room harmonicon?
Yeah. Room
Room harmonicon.
harmonicon.
Yeah.
I like that
Is that dude
idea.
in the corner with a harmonica?
2 and 1 treasure. I'm gonna cast an Academy Manufactor.
Seems good.
Yeah, I
Hey.
think that's not a bad
Hey, that
idea.
return to dust is looking real good, right?
It is.
Yeah.
I used
It's
all my
looking like a
enchantment
hindsight moment.
Yeah.
That's okay.
C'est la vie.
Every
right?
moment in Magic.
There's
is a
more
hindsight
removal
moment.
where that came
But
from.
I think I'm also going to sack 1 more treasure. And I'm going to cast an Imperial Seal. And I'm going to search my library for a card, put it on top, and lose 2 life. So if I attack, I make treasure, right?
Anyone that's not you, right?
Do I have to deal combat damage or just attack?
You attack my opponents.
I have a 2/8.
You do. You have a 1/4 and a 3/3.
I do, yeah.
So that is unfortunate because you could double block me.
You want to bounce? You just want a treasure, hey?
I do just want a treasure. So I'm unfortunately
Make a little bit of a friendship.
You're gonna continue to group help me by taking 5 commander.
No, no, I will not. I will block that. But thank you.
It's that's unfortunate.
Yes. I'll take.
And then, yeah, so
Perfect.
5 there.
Ow.
I'm gonna move to end step because I have the initiative still. Oh, and I create a treasure on attacking. I'm going to make another treasure, which is going to. I'm gonna have 2 of each for each one that I've made. So I'm going to make
Yeah.
2 treasure, 2
Two
clue,
clue,
2 food altogether this turn.
Nice.
But that is end step, so go ahead.
That's
whenever you're
value.
ready.
All right, I'm going to have a turn.
Uh-oh.
Untap.
Blue player having a turn?
Blue player gets
It's almost
another
unheard of.
turn.
Yeah, I don't. Some would say.
So, do I
The
draw
weakest
2?
color?
Yes.
Sorry, am I drawing 2? Am I putting land?
You are drawing 2 and you're playing 2 lands.
1.
That's correct.
2.
Is my rights of flourishing cares not from whence the blood flows or whatever.
Well said.
Yeah.
Well said. Okay, I'll put 2 lands into play. They're both islands, very surprisingly. What I'd like to do is activate Leonardo da Vinci.
Leonardo.
Leonardo. You know, there was this whole training grounds that was going to make things so nice.
That would have been so cool.
Yeah, it would have been so nice.
What happened?
What happened? I'll tap these 3, and I'm going to tap Leonardo da Vinci. I'm going to put a Sharding Sphinx, which is an artifact creature, into exile.
A sphinx who poops when he farts? Yeah.
I'm glad we're all 6.
That's exactly the way I'm playing it.
Someone knew what they're doing in design team.
Yeah.
I'll just put, I guess, so it creates an O2 Thopter with those abilities. And the Sharding Sphinx is a 4/4 flyer. No, so it'll be an O2 with whenever an artifact creature I control deals combat damage to a player, create a Thopter.
Nice.
So
That sounds like exponential thopters to me.
it's like my Locust God deck all over again. Well, first of all, I'm going to tap 2 to play an Arcane Signet. That will trigger Psy.
Good.
So I'll get a Thopter that can't attack this turn. And then I'll tap 1, 2, 3, 4 to play a Curiosity Crafter. I love this card so much. A little bird wizard flying. Also has you have no maximum hand size.
Nice.
And another one, whenever a creature token you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Now the only problem is that these Thopters it creates are 0/2s, right?
Yeah, so they're never going to deal combat damage.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of like Anthem cards in the deck to try and solve that, but
Right.
it's got to put a bunch of pieces together before the deck really sings. So, Emery mentioned that there's a before combat
There might be priority.
trigger. What are you doing? I'm gonna.
Well,
I have no other. I have no other option really but to move to combat.
okay. Any responses?
Thumbs up.
I got nothing.
Okay. Beginning of combat, I'm going to unsubstantiate your token back to your hand.
Oh, and then it's gone forever.
And that's about proper substantiation.
Yes.
Sharding Sphinx stays in exile. The token with its wordy stuffs is gone.
Goodbye. Sharking Sphinx.
Sharding Sphinx.
Take your shit away from us.
Yes, we don't want it. It smells bad.
Clean up after yourself, damn it.
Yes.
So I still would like to connect with my 2 Thopters to get my Curiosity Crafter trigger. Do you have any flyers, Emery?
Yes, return the pain. Do it.
No.
No. Okay. Well, I'm gonna declare.
But I have 3 open black mana.
That's okay. I'm gonna declare 2 Thopters. I just want my cards. It's 2 damage. Oh, I get another treasure for the attack trigger.
Let's go.
Yeah.
In response, I'm going to declare no blocks.
Nice. And then before damage.
And before damage, I'm going to tap 2 and sack a food
Nice.
and gain 3 life.
And then take 2.
Take 2.
Okay, so they both connect. I get 2 triggers here, and I will draw 2 cards.
Back to 40. Let's go.
And so I started out by playing 2 lands that turn, right? So that, yeah, land is done. I think I have 2 treasures now because of the attack trigger. We're gonna pass the turn.
Okay, on your end step, I'm going to tap 2. I'm going to thrill a possibility, pitching a Great Train Heist. I kind of keep meaning to cut out of here. I don't really ever attack unless it makes sense, and it just seems to be a dead card.
Draw some cards.
And then, look at them. Smell them. The maple syrup, these ones smell like the maple syrup.
Get all 5 senses in there.
And
Give
then
it a little.
untap, upkeep.
Draw 2.
Draw 2, baby!
Play 2 lands.
Yes!
How many cards in hand, everyone? Make sure you're not
I have.
cheating. Oh, you
I
have a Thought Vessel
and a Curiosity
yeah,
Crafter.
Oh yeah, we are floating here.
Nice.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna play 2 lands.
Secondary win con of this deck is
Minds of
Guys,
Moria
so-
comes in untapped and a mountain.
Mines of Moria.
I am gonna have a pretty cool turn here, I think. So
I love
1, 2,
turns.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
This is your fault.
We are gonna tap 5.
That means it's not coming at me,
We're
right?
gonna get a beautiful, beautiful doubling season out. Oh! And then we're gonna tap 5.
No, dude, there's too much
And I'm gonna play a Gold Span Dragon, also beautiful.
good stuff.
Goldspan Dragon.
Okay, so now what will end up happening is I'm gonna create a treasure when it attacks, but it's gonna be 3,
2.
and then 6.
Let me
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
when you move to combat.
Hit me.
Right, yeah, it's 2 replacement effects, so it's gonna be 4.
I say that because I would like to make you a deal.
Okay, let's make a deal then. Because I can give you treasure, and I can make
to
you.
team up.
Well, here's the
Start
thing.
ticking him down a little
You
bit.
were actually going to be my first Vazi target because I want to get this game all silly, and you with that Academy Manufactor will make
I love
that happen.
silly. I love
Yeah.
silly.
So I wasn't going to attack you. However, he got rid of my lightning greaves,
I did kill his lightning.
and I have a dragon.
You do have a dragon.
Yeah. So I was going to send it that way. But yeah, you like that?
But I'm also the reason you are able to play those this turn. You don't have to wait like an extra 2 whole turns.
Yeah.
It's so true.
But, you know, that lightning greaves, that's sad. Rest in peace. but if you don't get to live long enough to be sad about it, that's also kind of crummy.
I mean, you know what? Going out with glory.
Okay.
You know, notice me.
I believe you. Yeah.
You know that whole thing?
Fury Road.
Let's delve headfirst into the chaos. Okay, cool. We're going to go into chaos.
Chaos.
A little bit, yeah. I am going to swing my Dragon D at your face.
Dragon D at my face. Okay.
Yeah. That will net me the 4 treasure.
Yes.
4 treasures and 4 damage in the air coming at you.
Yeah, I'm taking it.
Yep.
Yeah, you are, girl. 29.
Ouch.
Oh my.
Cool. Second main phase.
You have 4 treasures.
I am. I'm going to use all of them.
Nice.
When
you crack a
me see
treasure,
here.
doesn't he do something?
Yeah, because that'll keep things alive.
They
keep things
tap for-
alive.
Yeah.
So I'm going to tap 2 and 4. 4 is X is 2. Spiteful Banditry.
Nice.
I'm going to deal 2 damage to each creature.
Cool. My birds!
Brother.
Yeah. In Christ.
Done.
Yeah.
What have you done?
And secondarily, whenever 1 or more creatures your opponent's control die, create a treasure token. This will only net me 2 more treasure.
My shambling guest is dying.
Yes, and you get to take the initiative.
I'm going to search the body.
Make another
Yes,
treasure, which gives you another clue and a food.
Yes.
Okay, and then that'll be 2 more treasure added to my pool, so that means I have 8 mana available to me. That has been a total of 4 and 8 total treasure that I've created this turn, correct? So I am going to go down to 3. 3 treasure, tapping for 2. Gala Greeters. Fun abilities, Alliance. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under my control, choose one that hasn't been chosen yet this turn. Put a 1/1 counter on Gala Greeters, create a tap treasure token or gain 2 life. I'm then going to pop off the rest of my treasure, and we're going to get out Vazi.
Nice.
Bam, so then that will be a total of 10 treasures that I have made.
Here.
What did we say about making chaos?
We have a trigger.
Yeah, that was from the 2 that I was able to net out and then also get this out. And
Yeah. But when a creature enters the battlefield, right? Whenever another creature enters the battlefield?
yeah, I made a tapped treasure, so I have 2 tapped right now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so they're I'm not considering them at all. They're
Okay.
just there. So yeah, boof, 10, and then we're gonna do it. I'm gonna tap, and I'm gonna give you away 10 treasure. In which case, it's gonna be 10 treasure, 10 clues, and 10 foods.
What?
Because I can, baby!
Wait.
Creates? Ooh.
I will do that. In fact, I will indeed.
I don't imagine you'd say no.
Why would they?
I could not.
Cats falling off windowsills.
That was amazing. I got to do what my deck do. For the sake of the channel, you could just kill me now, because I'm gonna keep making this go rough. That would be a pass.
Cool. Untap. Upkeep.
Yeah.
No triggers, I'll draw, and then I'll draw again.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll play a Plains as one of my lands, and I don't have another one yet. I mean, I choose not to play one.
Yeah. I'm not leaking information whatsoever.
Cool. Well, this sucks. I have a creature. Let's set aside a specific amount of mana.
Ominous.
For nothing.
Okay. I think I have nothing. I have a nothing mana.
Oh no.
I want treasure.
1, 2, 3.
Well,
4,
I'll tell you what.
5, 6.
You've been very, very good
That's
to me this
7
game.
mana set to the side. 7
On
mana.
my scout's honor, I will give you the next batch of treasure. How does that make you feel?
That makes me feel very
But
good.
just a cycle of
cycle.
amnesty, just a
No.
nice little peace and calm and quiet on your part in terms of my
How
absolute
many
utter
is this?
bullshit going
I'm
on.
gonna be in my
No,
end
there's
step,
7.
and I'm gonna draw a card, and I will not play a land because I choose not to.
So no trigger.
You guys may draw a card or play a
It
land.
still happens no
Yes.
matter what.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tasteful.
I'm gonna play a swamp.
Yes.
So I get to play 2 lands next turn. Put that down, the island.
Okay.
Island!
KT has resolved, and now it's M's turn.
Yay! I'm really scared of that 7 open mana. I gotta be.
It's not for you.
about that. Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Oh, before I draw. Sorry.
I mean, just don't attack me.
So I'm going to go venture into the Undercity a little bit further. Target player loses 5 life. This is going to happen twice.
You gonna hit me for 10? Aye, 34. Okay.
Yes,
Ouch.
indeed. You're at 39, 29, 34. So let's see if I can goad out that with Cyclonic Rift in your hand.
You don't know what.
Marionette Master.
Yeah, resolves.
Ooh, whenever an artifact you control is put into the graveyard,
Brady's big mad.
target opponent loses life equal to the Marionette Master's power, which is 1.
Yeah, it's got a fabricate trigger.
Yeah.
Is it going to enter?
It,
I'm freaking out. No, ignore me.
I guess if I let it enter, I'm dead if I cast my Cyclonic Rift. So I'll cast the Cyclonic Rift now. Overload a Cyclonic Rift.
Okay. That's
so
fair.
everyone who's not me, pick up your boards.
Yes, well, in response to that, I'm going to sack 13 treasure.
Sure.
And I'm going to use 10 instances of that. So 5 life, or so 5 into the food. To gain
15 life.
15 life.
Okay.
Solid.
And then,
with the other
that.
3, I'm
Merit
going to
Master
use...
is not on the field right now.
It's not on there
the
yet.
stack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
That's
is,
unfortunate.
With the other 3, I'm going to sack 1 and draw a card.
I will draw 10 cards though.
And then that remaining mana will sit in your mana pool for after Cyclonic Rift is resolved.
Yeah, I have only 3 available, and that's really sad to me. But, c'est la vie.
Cool.
This is what happens.
C'est la vie. Here comes my cards, racing back to my hand.
Oh,
Treasures go away.
You guys love playing cards so much, I'll give them to you again.
Thank you. I will put 3 counters on her.
no way!
I have 1 mana floating.
Yes.
Okay, so I have 1 mana floating. I'm going to recast Soul Ring.
There you
That's
go.
the smart thing to do.
And
Tap
then
2 and a
place it.
black to recast Safana.
Nice.
So it doesn't go to the bin.
So it doesn't go to the bin. That would be the nice thing to do. I'm then going to move to end step. I still have the initiative. So I'm going to make 1 treasure. And I will pass.
Nice.
All right, we still got a K&T trigger.
Rights of Flourishing is still
Rights of
on the board,
Flourishing.
yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
So you will draw 2 and you will play 2 lands.
I draw 2 cards.
Chunky hand.
I will
Play
play
a Thought Vessel. That's probably...
an island and a reliquary tower.
Hi!
And so how do
is
we
that
wanna-
your hand?
Yes, it is.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty
I would have
big.
loved, for those watching right now, putting 10 counters on the Marionette Master would have just been also my win as well. I would have felt so good. Like, yeah, you all die, I'll die happily.
Nah.
Yeah, that would have been pretty sweet. I'll start out.
Refuse.
Let's put a Sai on the battlefield. For
Welcome.
good measure. Then I can tap 1 to redeploy the Soul Ring trigger and
Get a
make a Thopter. Tap the Soul Ring to play a Thought Vessel trigger, get a Thopter. And then I need 4 mana for that, so what I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I can tap these 2 to play the Arcane Signet again, and then tap those. Oh, the Arcane Signet would create a Thopter as well. And then I'll tap the last 4 to redeploy my Curiosity Crafter. I'll pass the turn instead of the
Okay. So for those watching, I'm about to have a radically different board state.
Is it not going to be just
that
a
a
million
threat?
treasures again?
It's going to be something similar, but nothing what you just saw. I'm really stoked I got to show everyone the board state that was. So I'm going to play 2 lands.
Correct.
Arena of Glory, I do have a mountain check, so it comes in untapped, and a forest. Okay. So in sequence, this is going to be a really simple turn. The regular forest for a Soul Ring.
No way.
I know.
rebuild.
R.I.P.
Okay, so that's 5. That's 5. Perfect. So I'm going to tap 5. I'm going to follow up with a Reckless Fireweaver. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under my control,
Uh-oh.
Fireweaver deals 1 damage to each opponent. And then for the other 3, Ingenious Artillerist. Whenever 1 or more artifacts enter the battlefield under your control, Ingenious Artillerist deals that much damage to each opponent. So if it's 5 treasure, it's 5 damage.
Okay.
So then I'm going to tap 1 red.
So they sort of read the same,
I
right?
might not be long for this world.
This is going to be fun. So 1, X is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I am going to play...
Make a bunch of treasures.
Where'd it go? It was in my hand!
Oh, is it Brass's bounty?
Hell to Pay.
Oh.
I'm going to deal X damage to target creature, create a number of tapped treasure tokens equal to the amount of excess damage. I'm gonna hit a thopter.
You're gonna hit a thopter. So how much damage?
5.
So you're hitting it for X6.
For 5. Yeah, and then 10 damage from the impact from the effect.
Yes.
Okay, so you lost me the 10.
Yeah.
You lost the 10. You
Yep.
lost the 10. You're still at 45.
Whee!
Swinging.
Acceleration.
Okay.
And then, oh my god, then I have to figure out what my hand is. So just give me a moment. Oh. Discard a Talisman of Resilience, a Rapid Vigor, a Talisman of Impulse, a Rose Room Treasure, a Generous Splendor, a Treasure Chest, a Deadly Dispute, a Blackleaf Cliffs, and Jolene. And then 2 more cards. I'm gonna get rid of the Gala Greeters. And that is 7.
Oh, that's 7. Nice.
Pass to you, my dear.
Untap! Upkeep! Draw and then draw again. Let's go. Play land. Only 1, also. Just because I feel like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. It's starting. It begins. This is Alhamrat's Archive.
So that
That's
card
hysterical.
makes you draw 2? Or?
That is hysterical.
Double life and
Whenever
then
I
double
would draw, I draw twice, except for the first one in my draw step, which is funny because now Rites of Flourishing is going to let me draw 3 times in my draw step.
Oh my
and
gosh.
KT is going to make me draw twice in my end step.
Yep.
Which is pretty sick. This is green, that's white, and it's 1. I'll play a little creature, Selvala, not the good one.
Hey, they're all good.
Good one.
They're all good.
Yeah,
Don't you
okay.
talk about her
Yeah.
like that.
The better one. Anyway, parlay. For each non-land revealed, I get green, and I gain a life, and then everyone draws a card. So it's just we all go like, "Wow, look at that!" And then I have 1 wide open, and I'm gonna begin my end step. KT will trigger. I'll draw 2 cards, and I'll put a Reliquary Tower down.
Yeah.
You guys may each draw a card or play a land.
I'm gonna
draw a card because I pitched all of them.
Let's go.
I'm gonna play land. Oh, it comes in untapped.
Your turn.
I'm going to untap
Upkeep.
Upkeep. I'm going to venture into the dungeon. I'm going to draw 1 card because I don't have my background. And then I'm going to draw 1 and then an additional return. And then I can play 2 lands if I feel like it. Going to tap 2 and a black to cast Yuan-Ti Fangblade. It's a 2/2 death touch, and when it deals combat damage to a player, I venture into the dungeon. I'm then going to tap 2 blue, and I'm going to cast my background. It's Dungeon Delver, so my room abilities trigger twice.
Back again.
I'm going to tap 3 to cast Academy Manufactor. Include food or treasure, I'm going to make 1 of each.
Back again.
Food.
Back again.
Back again.
My wife.
My wife. I'm going to sack a treasure, which means that Brady's gonna lose 4.
The nerve of you.
And I'm going to
Funny
use
guy.
that to cast Personal Tutor to search my library for a sorcery card
Oh my sheesh.
and put it on top. I'm going to grab River's Rebuke. I will move to combat. And I will pass through combat. Nothing. And then I'm gonna I'm gonna move to end step.
Make a treasure.
I'm gonna make a treasure, which makes me a clue and a food.
Nice.
Treasure clue food. You should just have like a token that's all 3. Yeah.
A floozle? A floosier?
Whatever you would call it, yeah.
A clue.
A kloosh. Go ahead.
All right, I'll untap my stuffs. Lands.
I'm tapping, upkeeping.
I don't have any upkeep triggers. I will draw 2 cards.
Yes. Rights of flourishing. The rights be flourishing.
The rights be flourishing. I got no lands to play. What the heck?
Let's go.
So I'm not making this mistake again. I think I should have played Leonardo da Vinci last turn to get the activation this turn, because you guys are threatening now.
I'm at 19 life.
Yeah.
And I've done nothing. I've made everyone draw fast.
Okay, to ensure that I have another turn, I will cast Post Malone's Wondering.
Yeah.
So I gain protection from everything till my next turn.
Just read
Right.
Elvish.
Okay, so I will tap it, put a burden counter
Or
on
play
it.
standard, except not
And
anymore.
then draw 1 card.
Nice.
Let's play an Ancient Tomb.
Nice. It's online.
Do I need to be worried about my life total with this artifact?
Yes.
Yes. Well, no, actually, I don't because I have a One Ring. So, does the One Ring stop me from getting hurt from this? No, I have protection from everything. I'm still going to take 2 off that.
But you won't be taking damage from these guys.
Ooh!
Right, so I'll be tapping those.
Better miss 45 life is my target anyways.
I will cast Consecrated Sphinx. Oh, sorry, the artifact trigger would have...
You do make a Thopter.
I would have made a Thopter from old Psy Master Thopterist. And then...
Whenever an opponent would draw cards, you draw 2 cards?
Yes.
That's funny. Hey, hey, we're in this together.
Yeah, we're just going to draw lots of cards.
You should deck yourself now.
I mean, it's a fun way to go. It's a fun way to go. I'm going to go to combat. And you have a lot of life and
no flying blockers.
No flying blockers. So I actually cast this last turn too.
You know what I have open though?
What? 2 blue?
Yeah.
2 blue?
You know what I like to say? There's a little things, FAFO. You know what FAFO means?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't want to say it out loud.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Fuck around and
Flounder.
find out.
Frick around.
So
find out.
you got a lot of cards in hand. Do you have any flyers?
Fuck no!
I got none. None flyers as well. But I'm at 19 life. Please don't hurt me.
Brady, you've got higher than the 19, so I'll take 2 towards you, which is going to trigger Curiosity Crafter twice, so I will draw 2 cards. Coward. Hey, I've just been getting countered and beat on in every step, so I'm like, I'll take the threat and, you know.
Make her have it.
Yeah, that's true, I think second main phase, I have 2 mana to work with.
Looks like a counterspell to me. He just...
Or it's...
Unsubstantiate.
a Metallic Mimic.
Ooh.
I'm gonna name Thopters.
No way.
Each other creature I control with a chosen type enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it. I'll pass the turn.
Okay. Y'all ready for this turn?
Yes.
Okay. Now I don't know if I'm gonna sequence this very well. I might have.
Sorry, I would have.
It's still gonna be a good turn no matter how I look at it.
I missed a trigger on
My land for turn.
I'm just gonna use this. Should be 2.
2 Thoppers.
Dross Forge Bridge comes in tapped. Indestructible.
Destructible.
Indestructible. Okay, I'm gonna keep that over there. Okay, we are gonna start off pretty. I just
I
need.
wonder if there's a doubling season coming back down.
There is. You have read my mind.
Spoiler alert.
Okay.
Any blue enjoyers?
2
No,
green.
I'm okay with him having lots of treasure.
I don't think I'm... No, but that's gonna hurt. Very much.
Dublin season.
Dublin season.
Dublin. Okay, cool. That comes out, and then I'm
Which
gonna
one is
follow
the
up.
one that hurts more? They both
This
hurt
one.
equally.
Well, this is X. This is 1 or more, and this is 1 at a time.
Okay, I'm gonna, in response to doubling season, have to exile this guy.
You fell for my trap card, Yugi. I'm
Okay,
gonna give it Snakeskin Vial. I'm gonna give it Hexproof until end of turn and put a 1/1 counter on it.
my swords goes
In
away, and you don't gain any life.
to that,
The stack!
I'm going to reality shift. Oh, would that happen first? It would.
No, if
before
Snakeskin...
Hexproof.
Yes, you're right. This is on the
This
stack.
happens first.
Correct.
Yeah. So exile it. You manifest the top card.
Let's go!
That's
The
unfortunate.
stack! I love
If
the
it wasn't
stack.
until end of turn, I would have let it slide. But
Yeah,
Okay, well, manifest the top card.
it just becomes a 2/2.
Ooh.
Teamwork. Goodbye.
All I'm
lots
trying to
of
do is
damage.
make you guys happy.
You're making me hurt!
All I'm trying to do is make
roll
y'all
back to when he
happy.
was like, I'm gonna go at the person with 45 life.
I'm still gonna do that.
I'm bleeding out of my eyeballs, man. I have 19 health.
Okay. Well, fuck you guys. So I'm gonna tap 5. Rain of Riches. I'm gonna make 4 treasure, dealing 4 damage to each opponent.
Ow.
Wow.
I have no response
Not
to that.
me, right? Because
Not you.
Yeah.
Interesting. So how do I actually want to change my turnaround just a little bit? So the first spell I do cast each turn with treasure has Cascade. So I do get the trigger from that.
That's pretty good.
Okay, so going on that, Goldspan Dragon comes out.
Card's so sick.
Did you use treasure to cast that?
I sure fucking did there, man.
That's Cascading.
Cascading for 4.
Looking for 4. There
Clock
it
of
is.
Omens. Look at that.
man. Oh!
Clock of... Oh,
That's
man.
pretty freaking good there, man.
Tap 2 artifacts, untap.
Okay, so now we now have at my disposal 12 mana. So
Deals.
Let me know when you move to combat.
What do you have? No mana. What?
I have a
you
treasure.
have a treasure. Okay.
So we're going to go down
Me
to
too.
4 treasure, floating 1, and I'm going to
You're the only one that
manifest.
can get in your way.
What?
Pain Distributor! Whenever a player casts their first spell each turn, they create a treasure token. And whenever an artifact an opponent controls is put in the graveyard from the battlefield, Pain Distributor deals 1 damage to that player.
Nice.
Also, just a bit of a catch-up. The Clock of Omens did enter. That'll be 1 damage to each of my opponents. All right, cool. We're going to follow up with... so now I have 8 mana at my disposal.
Yeah, I get 1 turn of it, okay.
I'm going to use 1 of the floating. We're going to go
one
down.
turn.
We're going to go down to 3 treasure, floating a colorless again. I'm going to play Sardian Avenger. Basically the same thing. The first ability doesn't matter. It's got first strike and trample and blah 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 blah. But whenever an artifact an opponent controls is put in the graveyard from the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to that player. Now we have 1 mana floating, so I'm going to go down to 2. Once again, floating. Oh no, this time actually not floating. Anything. Mayhem Devil. Whenever a player sacrifices a permanent, deals 1 damage to that target.
I love that card.
That's so funny.
Okay.
It hurts me.
You're gonna give us 1,000,000 treasure and then say, by the
Yep.
way, if you sack any of them, you're dead.
That is all I'm going to do. I'm going to now enter my combat.
Would you like to hold priority?
Are you planning on swinging at me with that dragon?
This was meant to deal with you. So I was going to swing it anywhere that made sense to me, frankly. But it seems like you might be able to get rid of it. So
I'm gonna
tell you
warn you.
I'll tell you what. It won't come through.
No, wait, I have 14 life, man. Where's it going? You can't
Your
declare
way.
You can't declare an attack there. He's got protection. Please!
This is so much more of a problem.
You haven't been hugging enough, and I'm upset by it. I've been doing all the work.
Look at your board today.
He could absolutely attack him.
I'm
And
a-
he gets the attack trigger. He just doesn't take the damage.
Oh.
True. Yeah, you can.
Oh.
You just wouldn't take the damage.
Yeah.
Can't be
Also,
targeted.
yeah, don't take our guest.
Swinging
You're
at
correct.
somebody
I'm going to
doesn't-
swing it at you
doesn't
for
target
the
damage.
trigger.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Free attack this way. Going to make 2 treasure.
Yeah, I declare no blocks.
It's good block.
All right, cool. And then, so I've only made a total of 4 treasure this game or this turn. So I'm actually just going to, I'm gonna pop off. I'm gonna leave 1 because that's 6. Whenever I'm gonna deal
3 damage to any target. Or 1, 1, and 1, right?
3 damage. Yeah, it's gonna be 3 damage to Emery's face direct.
Bing, bang, boom.
Ping pong, boom.
And then we are going to play Vazi. So there's only just 4 treasures that I've made. So I'm going to get you back in the game, and I'm going to tap it, and I'm going to give you 4 treasure.
What do you
I'm
mean
not gonna
back in
tap
the
him.
game?
You can already roll with it, I don't
He's
give a fuck.
doing just
Here's the thing as well.
fine. He's just
This
bleeding out
will
his
hurt you.
ears.
This will hurt you. Pass.
Untap.
Great turn.
Keep.
Great
Draw.
turn.
It's been 3 great turns.
2.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I draw 3 actually because of Alheimer's Archive. Lol.
Oh, yeah.
Adakar Wastes is my land for turn. It hurts me when I tap it for colored mana. Let's for Yay! Okay. I'm gonna be drawing like 1,000,000 cards this turn. I think that's the plan.
Sweet, so am I then.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
You're gonna
7.
be here a while.
We'll leave the soul.
A million.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exiling these for Delve.
Can I, sorry,
Yeah, I just
got-
drawn 3 cards.
you drawn 3, so I'll draw 6.
Yes, sir.
Fury Terror?
No.
1, 2,
That's red.
3.
1 blue, it's a treasure
four.
cruise. I'm in red, yeah.
5.
Treasure Cruise.
Yeah, so I'm gonna draw 3 cards, which is actually 6 cards. You're gonna draw 12 cards
about
if
that,
you
right?
want.
I'll do it now. 1, 2,
1,
3, 4,
2,
5,
3,
6,
4,
7.
5, 6
10, 11.
cards. Okay. Here we go.
Oh,
We're gripping. We're gripping. Here we go. All right. For 3, I'm gonna cast.
Oh, and for your first spell, you do create a treasure.
I do make it cool. More useless rock. For 3 there, I'm gonna play an Enchantress's Presence. So when Enchantress's Presence, thank you. Whenever I cast
Get some card draw
enchantment,
going.
I get to draw more cards. Get some card draw going, yeah. As if it wasn't already.
Oh, I haven't
Okay.
seen anything. Sorry. I'm blind to it.
Here we go. And then I'm gonna, for 1, 2, 3, a blue and a green, I'll play a Tatiova, Benthic Druid. Whenever a land enters my battlefield under my control, I gain life and draw a card, which is gonna be gaining 2 life and drawing 2 cards, actually. And you're gonna be drawing 1,000,000 cards.
How
Hey,
many-
second land for turn, I'll play a Forbidden Orchard.
ooh, I like it.
Trigger, I'll draw 2 cards and gain 2 life.
I'll draw 4.
Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Oh god.
For 4. Windborne Muse.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Don't touch me, please.
That's amazing, actually.
Thank you. And then the spirit is going to go to I can't target you because you have protection from everything.
I do.
I was going to give you the spirit because I've been giving you so many cards.
It's okay, I got a lot of cards.
I'll give it to you, my friend.
Ooh.
Beautiful token.
Free spirit.
Because I gave you all that treasure that you're just so
Yes.
grateful for.
I am so grateful for all
Thanks.
of this treasure. And then
We're gonna put it.
I'm
We can
gonna,
go here.
and then I'm gonna pass the turn. I have a reliquary tower, right? Yes. Okay, I have a reliquary tower. We're good. I don't have to discard, but on my end step, K&T trigger, bro. Chill.
Oh, so we all...
I'm gonna draw 2 cards, and then
Listen,
I
I'm
will
a
play a
simple
land,
man.
which it's an exotic orchard. Exotic orchard will enter, triggering. I'm gonna draw 2 more cards and gain 2 life.
Oh, so
I'm gonna
you just
draw
drew...
a card.
I drew 4.
instead of playing a land.
I'll draw 8.
You'll draw 8, and then you also get to draw 1 from K&T yourself if you want. Or you can play a land. Probably should play a land.
Play a land.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play a land.
What's the record on this show for how many cards you have in hand? Because you're gonna break it.
Yeah, well the thing is it's a May, right? So I can just stop.
Yeah.
So...
But you're not gonna.
Yeah, I want them all. I want them all.
Cool. Have you resolved K&T?
Yes,
You've
I drew
resolved
a card.
K&T?
I have, yes. Yeah, I drew a card.
Pass to you then.
Alrighty, I will untap. Upkeep. We're gonna have the last ability, the last room, trigger twice. I'm gonna reveal the top 10 cards of my library. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And grab a creature from it.
Nice.
One single creature.
And creature.
Puts it on the battlefield with 3+1/+1 counters on it. So this is a Horde Robber. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, I create a treasure token. Make a treasure,
Make a treasure.
and then 10 more. Passageway Seer. From that, it enters, and I take the initiative. So this
Let's go.
will happen again. So then this is going to trigger, and it's going to trigger twice. So I'm going to search for 2 basics.
2 basics. Put them in your hands.
Put them in the hand.
That's the Swamp and the Islands. Their own Swamp Island.
Swamp Island.
They're playing Demir.
A Swyland.
Watch out.
Oh god.
Oh god.
You said it was by the way.
I'm going to move from my draw phase. I'm going to draw and then draw an additional.
I'll draw 4.
Nice.
You would.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We are going to tap for 5. And I'm going to cast Rilsa Rail.
Oh, good card.
Kingpin.
Love that.
When it
card.
enters the battlefield, I'm going to take the initiative, which actually means that I'm going to delve further into the dungeon. This is going to trigger twice, so I'm going to put 2+1/+1 counters on target creature, and I think I'm going to put it onto Rilsa Rael.
Herself.
So that's going to happen twice, so she's going to get 4 counters.
And that was your first spell for turn?
This is the first spell I've cast.
Yeah,
this
there.
turn.
Now you get your
I make a
academy
treasure.
and a clue and a
I make a
food.
treasure, I make a clue.
And a food.
I'm going to pass through combat. I'm going to move to post-combat main. I'm going to sack 2 treasure, which would deal me how much?
You're gonna take 4 for that,
Yes.
or at least, and then
And-
the Mayhem Devil's gonna trigger 2.
Yep. So 2 will be 4 and 6 total.
So then I don't want to do that. That's too much.
Why you got so much? Oh, I guess the fact that the Mayhem Devil can put it anywhere.
Yeah.
So
Can the
bad.
It's
Mayhem
the-
Devil put it at creatures too?
Yep.
It's any target.
That's pretty good.
It's the house of the deck. Also, Marionette Master is also one of the other win conditions.
I'm going
Or
to
bone.
3 for Obnixilus's Cruelty. I'm going to -5/-5 this guy
and it's
here.
exiled.
It is exiled.
Be gone.
Begone, pain distributor!
So
The
now
pain has
I
been distributed.
can
Thank
get
you very
hurt
much.
slightly less when I do things, which is fun for me.
It also
I
hurts
think.
slightly
So
less
now it's just
when
going
I
to
do.
be 2 damage and activation of artifact. Or in this case,
Yeah.
2 graveyard and then on sacrifice.
So I think with that, I'm going to tap 3 for a Skullport Merchant. That's just going to go right under here.
Underneath? No, not under the iPad.
I need more space. 2 big board. Make a treasure when it enters, which is going to hurt me even further.
And a clue and a food.
and a clue in the food. And then I'm going to move to end step. I have officially gone through a dungeon. So I'm going to make 3 treasure, which is going to make me 3 more food, 3 more clues.
All right, I'm gonna go to my untap. Untap all of my stuffs.
Your stuff.
Oh god, it's hard to untap things when you're holding like 40 cards in your hand.
Nice.
So this is 4. We're just gonna say that that's 4 of these.
4 thopters. Thopters, 4 of them.
I'll go to my
Thopter 4.
Go to my draw step and draw 2.
Yes, you may.
Yes.
Do you need it?
Do you need it?
I don't think you do.
Can I still play 2 lands? You got the right flourish?
Yes.
Still?
Yes.
Yep. Same thing. You got it.
So we got a lot of mana, and I'm gonna
Here's my
try.
reminder.
This game has been incredible, but I'm
Nice.
gonna try and close it out
D2.
this turn.
Woo!
Draw
Woo!
2.
Woo!
Okay, I'm gonna try and not let that happen because I think I
Yeah, wait. What do you got open for mana? You got 5 treasures. You said
5
you had
treasures and an exotic orchard.
he said he had a counter spell at one point, eh?
I may or may not be running 1 or more counter spells in this deck.
It could be a spell battle.
Could be.
Quick check on how many flyers each person has.
Not
knows?
a one.
One that is
One-
tapped.
One that is tapped. Okay, I think.
Oh yeah, my booty is open.
All right,
Open and willing.
I'm gonna tap a Soul Ring and one of my islands to use Leonardo da Vinci's ability to tap.
Mr. Nardo.
Nardo, I draw and discard. I drew this.
And if you pitch
And
an
then
artifact this
I'm
way.
Pitch Graz Unstoppable Juggernaut. Now this is a huge little.
That is pretty savage.
It's
pretty savage.
Juggernauts you control can't be blocked by walls. Attack each combat if able, and other creatures I control have base power and toughness 5/3 and are Juggernauts in addition to their other creature types. So my Thopters are now 5/3s,
Sheesh.
and I will have then created that as a O2 Thopter with that text.
With
Now,
the shame of
those are
something.
5/3s. I'm going to tap my One Ring, put another burden counter on it, and take 2 damage and draw 2 cards. Okay, so I'm going to move to combat.
Okay.
Now, I've got 4 Thopters.
Be careful where you swing that.
Well, I gotta...
If you do it, I'll kill you. Even if it hurts me.
That's true.
Tell that to his
got
hand
a
size.
Loaded gun on the board.
I literally have 24 damage. I can do it one time.
Sorry, explain to me.
I have
Very
Variant
Master.
Master and 6 treasure. I can sack 6 and deal 24. 6 times 4 is 24.
That is math.
It's just enough.
That's
Loaded
aggressive.
gun
I
on
can't
the
do
board.
it with 5. I can only kill you with 6. So
It's such a close game, man.
I would suggest killing Brady.
Swing it all at Brady. All of it.
If you can't kill
Here I
him
am.
fully, I will help you.
True.
I don't know if I have anything in this deck that could stop me from dying to that.
I'm gonna go
So,
out dick punching.
Go out dick punching.
Oh, that's
Deal
not
with the
true.
devil.
That's not true, but I guess you could do this in response.
Correct.
Instant speed.
It is instant speed.
Instant speed. Well, let me just look through my hand here because I thought I had a good plan.
You forgot about interaction. Players at the table.
Yep.
Instant speed.
You have like a flash creature or like a creature or something.
A flash creature or a
Maybe.
creature? I mean, dude,
I mean, like I've got mana open, right?
I don't know if I have any way to gain life at all, and the One Ring's just going to slowly start killing me.
You don't have to tap it.
Well, it still hits him on his upkeep.
Yeah.
Well, so like, that's an interesting situation because if I don't pressure the thing, I die to you next turn anyway. You're just
True.
going to kill me next turn.
Yeah, you can just be on my end step, kill him.
Yeah.
Or on my end step, kill
You
me.
have the gun against my head, so
Yeah.
I think I need to go out in a blaze of glory. But does that just hand you the win?
No, it like halves my life and then it hands it to Brady.
But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna kill both of them. I was gonna kill everybody. I was gonna make
So
my
maybe
4
you should take out
Thopters.
2 players instead
this
of
many
1
powers.
and then die. Actually, no, you would take out no players if you swing at me.
You take out.
Oh
'Cause he'll
right,
be dead.
because then
Because
I'll
you-
just be
You
dead.
die in combat on
Take
the
it from
stack.
Brando. Go for the KD ratio.
KD
KD
ratio.
ratio, kill both of them.
You want to
and
go for the
then-
positive KD?
And then hand me the win.
No.
Or
All right.
perish.
You know what? Okay.
What is it, Mr.
Let's
Bond?
go. Let's go. 2 of these Thopters. No, you know what? I'm gonna leave a couple of them back.
Right.
So just 2 of them will be declaring attack. One at actually no, I gotta get past your flyer. So I need to do three of them attacking. We're just going to do it like this. One of them is left untapped. 3 are attacking. 2 of them this way, 1 of them this way.
You gotta pay the 2 for each of the ones who are attacking me.
Right.
You can
So
afford it.
I got to pay 4 mana for that.
Correct.
So I'll tap these 2 and try not to use the Ancient Tomb right now. So that's to do the attack.
Sure.
And then I have to pay 5 for Leo's ability. So I got to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to give my Thopters essentially plus 50, plus 50.
Give me a sec.
We'll just say that.
What a game.
Giggle. I'm just glad I get to do a big swing with a bunch of cards in hand. That's just kind of the dream of the deck. So, yeah, there's 2 Thopters that are essentially 50-50s coming at you. 1 Thopter that's a 50-50 coming at you, roughly. And that is my declare attacks.
Okay.
I have a response.
Go for
I'm going to tap a treasure into a Clock of Omens to untap my Soul Ring to then tap it, and then I'll die.
it. I have a response too.
Oh,
I'm gonna parlay with Selvala. So everyone reveal the top card of your deck.
On the stack, yeah.
On the stack. Here we go.
Land.
Land. What did you get?
Land, yeah. Rootbound Crag!
She cares about okay, now everyone draws a card. I'm gonna draw 2 cards actually.
Remember that time I was like, don't talk badly about Savala, she's really good.
I do have nothing. So I'm gonna block what I can and then die.
okay, so it took out 2 players.
Together, forever.
Together, we're gone.
How do I weather the Marionette Master storm?
Yeah,
'Cause
see, the
it
unfortunate
can
thing
just
is
pop.
the next time you pass priority, you're dead.
So I guess I will. No, wait. What I have is I have 4, 5, 6 mana.
We are now in your second main phase, right?
Yeah, I think unfortunately 4 mana for desynchronization. Return each non-land permanent that is not historic to its owner's hand.
In response, I'll sack 6 treasure. And I'll deal
Artifacts are
24 damage to you.
die.
Right on.
Oh, good game. Good game.
Good game.
Gentlemen.
Good game.
Well,
That was a vibe. That was a
Yeah.
vibe.
Yes.
I may not have won, but I at least ended the game on that turn.
You
Yes.
did. You absolutely did.
How many cards? That was my.
That
this
was
my
quite
hand.
impressive. The
Yeah.
hand was bigger than the library.
Yep.
We love to see it.
So yeah, this deck is really fun. Leo, like I remember the first time I read it, it didn't really like click with me, and then it was months later that I was like, whoa, wait a minute.
Da Vinci?
Do some nutty. You make big Thopters and then make them even bigger, and then make them do Platinum Empyrean things and Platinum Angel or whatever.
When you were like, "Ooh, I've got like 11 mana," I was like, "We're dying to infect. This is happening this turn."
Infect.
Yes.
Ooh.
Do you have it in
no,
there?
which spell is that?
Blightsteel?
Blightsteel Colossus? I don't.
That is funny.
But it wouldn't have had haste, right?
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, unless you had something to give it hate.
Yeah. And I shall look at whatever suggestions that you guys have as well in the comments for what I should put in this deck. This deck list is going to be in the description. I do have this one on digitally on there.
And as well as Vazi, if you were curious about all the shenanigans I got up to, you can see it clear as day on an Architect.
Nice.
Thank you for being on the Rogue's Passage.
Thanks for inviting me.
Sorry I
had
killed
fun.
you.
It's okay. I died to an obnoxiously large Thopter. I had a Beast Within in my hand, so I was like, can I kill that guy? But it's not going to do anything. The Thopters are power toughness fuck huge. So.
Yeah, that was just almost just to flex it.
This
Like,
yeah.
might as well
actually-
make him cool looking.
Yeah.
I should have. I had the what is it? The Platinum Empyrean. The life total can't change. I should have done I should have done that. So that
Yes.
but I probably would have died in response right there.
Yeah.
You know?
Correct. And then we would have lived and the game would have gone on for another 40 minutes.
Hey, you got that KD, that delicious KD.
That deck is sweet.
Yeah, this is
That's
pretty
fun.
cool. Aiden, he has a Sethis the Hidden Hand deck, and it does really, really cool stuff. But I think that was some of the coolest shenanigans I've seen with,
Dungeons.
Yep.
dungeon diving.
I built this deck. It reminds me of my D&D character. So I was like, you know what would be fun? Building a deck around my D&D character. Of course it's Demure. I'm the most Demure person I know.
Do you want to plug your music again?
Sure.
Are we? I guess we're going to be using it for this episode.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. For like an intro. And
Nice.
an
You
outro?
didn't know.
We stole it.
For the retention, yeah. For the retaining Andes, hello, welcome to the end. Thank you for watching. Follow us at GlitterGlue Music. We're doing some fun stuff, working on an album, so hopefully that'll be out maybe even by the time this comes out. I don't know what your guys' schedule.
We don't either.
Will that be available on SoundCloud or Bandcamp?
Everything. It's Spotify, Apple Music, all the
Right on.
classic streaming services.
Cool.
Bye now.
Bye now.
Bye
Download.
now.
Listen.
And yeah, hit those buttons. The little, what is it? Hit the thing that makes it ding.
You know,
Ring the bell.
you know the thing that if you say subscribe, then
Like.
the button lights up.
Yeah, that's true. I actually did
Subscribe.
change
Subscribe.
that. All right. Well, thank you guys, as always, for coming and gracing the Rogue's Passage and our crazy shenanigans. This episode was really fun, and we will see you on the next one. See you later.
Bye.